The other, and now it's first and goal. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is job here, because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. They'll go. Mayfield. Now a work to the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. His fourth TD grab of the season. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 21, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Elijah Cansey. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. On third down, they go with Benson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as he's standing right around his own goal line.
The Bucs take over first and 10. Their own 41-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
180! What's up?
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
180! What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What's up?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Up, back in, back in.
The handoff is Irving. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll go down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and goal.
Irving. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Good. 180. What's on?
On 2nd down, Baker rolling right. He's going to keep fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving, put down Buccaneers. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Murray now on 2nd down. High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That is caught! Zay Jones! Touchdown, Cardinals! Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will open up a 6-point lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, we're 30. Good. 180.
To throw is Mayfield. Short throw. The Cardinals have got it. He gets free. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught by Pearsall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Here's first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180!
Give. This is Irving. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Third down coming up.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to play in this opening half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Pistol.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Point it right. Good. 180! Hey, alert 33! That's up.
Baker to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Good. 180!
Here's Irving. And out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Good. 20! What's up?
Mayfield. Forced out wide. This one intercepted. Picked up by Max Milton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. That's Jones in motion. On first down, Murray. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. Let's see what Murray has planned on this 2-point attempt. To throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Buccaneers 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Emari Demercado to return. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. That's Jones in motion. First down throw for Murray. Forced to his right. He runs with it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the first down.
13 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
McBride is the motion man. They run out of the gun with Benson. He'll bring this up to the 22. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Again, it's Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. First down, here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Hurry! Stop!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long.
33. Set. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Then he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. That's Harrison in motion. Murray now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll lead to a second down. On second down, it's Benson. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on third and inches.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cardinal.
They put Wilson in motion. On first down, it's Murray. Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught outside by Otten. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third down and 3.
Kings! 180! Here we go, check it. Check the call. Start!
Mayfield to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On second down, Baker moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Murray on first down. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Now give up to the middle. It's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. What's up?
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
180. Kings. Real. What's up?
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Oh, powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
What's up?
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity. but he's going to come up short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Mayfield. This one is caught. And short, shy of the 20-yard line. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Murray. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. McBride is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They needed 16. That's exactly what they got. By a whisker. Enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
That's caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
McBride is the motion man. Throwing again is Murray. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
180. Start.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Run, run, run. Stop.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Up, Justin. Set. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Regular, regular, regular. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.